So, it's in Iran's court now. What are they going to do? Are they going to retaliate with fury and muscle, troops, tanks, anything? Or are they just going to suck it up just to not get into a war with America? The fact that Israel killed a lot of top-tier generals, I think like 2 or something. I can't remember. No, it was like 7 or something. They killed a lot of people. Okay, a couple. Not to diminish it. But the fact that Israel has now basically attacked, Iran. They attacked their consulate in Damascus. So, this is a very serious thing, Let me put it this way for you, for the average Jacob to understand, okay? Now, as you see, I brought my tools here. I got a little single wide here, and I got a car. So imagine if you're living in this house, you're Jake Sully, you got your little wheelchair, you're living in your single wide, you're sleeping, you're relaxing. And then Netanyahu in his Lambo pulls out a gun and shoots your ass on your porch, shoots you in the leg. What are you going to do? You just going to take it like a bitch and just be like, oh God, my leg's shot. I guess I need to go to the hospital. No, you know what's going to happen? Jake Sully's going to pull his gun out. And he's going to start firing. And firing at Netanyahu in his Lambo driving by. Okay? You get what I'm saying? So he needs to retaliate with more force. And that's what these people think. These people in the Middle East, it's eye for an eye. And in most cases, it's you take their eye, they take both of yours. So you got to really be careful with these people. You don't want to push them too hard. The Muslims have, they have dealt with the Israeli state for a long time. Well, not a long time, but they've dealt with them enough, and I know that they're not very happy with them. None of the Muslims there want the Israeli state to be there. So, the fact that Israel has basically attacked Iran, it's not a good thing for them. It's not actually it is a good thing for Israel, but it's bad for Iran because now Iran has to retaliate because their people let's just say they will not be happy with their government. Imagine if our soldiers somewhere in the world was like killed en masse. 100 or 200 of them were killed, or whatever the number is. All Americans are going to want accountability. They're going to want us to go after them, to get payback. Imagine if our government said, no, we're not going to go after them. We're just going to let our soldiers die. Our soldiers died for nothing. They were killed. We're just going to bury them, whatever. We don't want to risk the world order, okay? See, you would do something about that. You wouldn't be a little bitch. The guy that set himself on flames in Washington, that right there is, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend on killing yourself over something like that. But it is, in all truthfulness, what he did was definitely something that, it gets people to think about what's going on out there. He obviously wanted to stop the war, and that's why he killed himself. Lit himself ablaze. I mean, that's not good. Could you imagine burning yourself alive? That's what he did. That guy burned himself. I don't know what his name is, but you know who I'm talking about. So, it's a serious thing out there right now, and Iran can definitely, they could start a world war with this. They definitely could. I know they don't want to. The way that Iran is playing this, they're kind of poking, they kind of got their proxies around Israel attacking Israel, but they're not trying to really get involved in it that much. And since now they have to retaliate, who knows what it's going to be. It could be something major. Iran could simply be tired of it. I mean, they could be tired and just going to say, you know what? Screw it. We're going to come kill your ass. They could do that. You know, they could go out full guns blazing. You know, they could come out, you know, they could be fed up. You know, because Iran has actually, you know, I think Iran and America, to a degree, has been very, they have been really trying to de-escalate, and Iran has been trying to de-escalate the situation. I think they have. It's Israel that's trying to escalate the situation, unfortunately. Now, maybe not intentionally. I don't want to say anything too based, okay? But just to keep it simple, for the PG people, they're accidentally making the situation worse. You know? Accidental. You know, if you hire a guy to cut a tree that's like next to your house, you know, this is your house, this is your little abode, and you got a tree right here. You hire him to cut it down in hopes that it doesn't fall on your house in the future. But no, what happens is the guy cuts it and then it falls on your home, and you're like, well, damn it, why'd you drop the tree on my house? I hired you to avoid that. Well, I'm sorry. Happens every time. Okay, happens every time. Don't ever hire anyone to cut a tree down. Anyway, we can get past that. You see, man, this ball's in Iran's court now. Anything can happen, man. You know, they may start a nuclear war with the unrich plutonium they got. I mean, they could throw anything at this. In all seriousness, though, there's probably going to be a retaliation from their proxies. Probably not by them themselves. If it's them, I mean, it could be from them. Israel has given them every, right to do so. The question is, does Iran really want to go to war? Do they want to escalate the situation? I don't think they want to escalate it. I think they're kind of doing the bare minimum here. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. I know that Iran's a beautiful country. Their people are respectful, nice, they're cheery. They got good tea. I don't know if they got good tea. They got cows there. But we just have to wait and see. Could the world be ending? Now, yes, there's this thing too about the red heifer, the cow, the red cow. Everybody knows about the red cow. Yeah, the red cows, they're going to, the Jewish state, Jews are going to sacrifice some cows. And, if their prophecy's true, as it was written, this might be the end days. The end of times. The end of the Jacobs. So, you heard it here first. Well, anyway, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and thank you for watching.